This happened in an Asian country. There was a 16-year-old boy named Lim Yu. He was bright, curious, and full of life. His best friend Harry was like a part of him. They went to college together, shared dreams, joked, laughed, and were nearly always seen side by side. But one day Harry simply stopped coming to college. At first, Lim Yu thought maybe he was sick. But when a week passed without a word, he grew worried. He tried calling, but Harry's phone went straight to voicemail. He texted but got no reply. He finally visited Harry's house, but the house was locked, abandoned. The neighbors shrugged. They left suddenly one night. No one knows where they went, they said. So Lim Yu felt a strange emptiness inside him. He missed Harry deeply, and the silence only made it worse. Days turned into weeks, and hope began to fade. Until one day, by sheer luck, Lim Yu heard someone mention Harry's ancestral village. Without hesitation, he packed a small bag and set off, determined to find his best friend, no matter where he had gone. When he arrived at the village, it was late afternoon. The sky had begun turning orange, and the fields around him were eerily quiet. He walked up to the old wooden house and knocked. The door creaked open slowly. A woman stood there, face pale, lips sealed. She didn't speak a word, didn't smile, just stared blankly at him, then quietly stepped aside. So Lim Yu, confused but hopeful, entered the house. It was dark inside. The air smelled of damp wood and dust. As evening turned to night, the silence grew heavier. So he decided to stay the night. Some time past midnight, a whisper came from behind. "Hey Lim Yu, want to go fishing? Let's go." Lim Yu spun around. His heart skipped. It was Harry, standing there, smiling, but something about that smile was wrong. His eyes were dull, empty, like they belonged to someone else. Still overwhelmed by emotion, Lim Yu followed him. They walked through tall grass, past crooked trees, toward the river. A small boat was tied to the bank. Harry stepped in first, then looked back with a grin. Lim Yu hesitated, then joined him. They sat silently, side by side, just like old times. Harry handed him a fishing rod. The water was still. The sky above had no stars. Then suddenly got something, and began pulling the line in. A massive fish dangled from the hook, thrashing wildly. Lim Yu turned to smile, but froze. Harry was staring at him with wide, glowing eyes. His mouth opened slowly, unnaturally wide. And then he sank his teeth into the living fish, biting, chewing, tearing it apart raw, blood dripping from his mouth. Lim Yu felt his insides twist. His limbs locked in fear. The air felt heavier, colder. He couldn't speak, couldn't move. Harry laughed, but it wasn't like a human laugh. It was like something else. Something dark. "You came looking for me, didn't you?" he whispered, blood smeared across his face. The water beneath the boat began to ripple, not from wind, but as if something massive had woken up deep below. And then Lim Yu realized this wasn't Harry anymore.